along. Like Johnny J State. Okay. Wave gang. Anybody mess with the wave, they come up missing, bruh. Even you, DNA tooth, you going fishing, bruh. See, all I see is blogs and you hiding behind the mask. Like you Jim Carrey, I'm Brown with the heat. Bang on you, Jason Terry. I don't even know you, but you flagging my man's page, and I ain't with that. So the bars that I'm shooting got heavy kickback. It's wartime, Tim's on camo and bandanas. Picked the wrong time to be naughty, there's no Santa. Just me with a surfboard, yeah, you know the wave coming. You already know we pissed in Andre Drummond. We finna pull you out of the game. I'm playing Dennis, sir, you got a girl, cool. We pulling you and Dennis her. Lyrical exercise, I don't do the fighting, bro. Flexing on the beat got me higher than a piccolo. I don't even smoke with the squad, they all packing. Dressed in all black with the perp, Lamar Jackson. My money like Nia, long like giraffe necks. I stay on my grind, people come to me to cash checks. Savage with this pen in this pad, got all my cats right in front of me. Kinda like they pushing the jag, I'm something new. See the 30-day tags, I ain't here.
Yo, what up, what up, what up? Y'all hit the like button, leave out and share, come back in and holler at your boy Nim, Wave Gang Radio. We going live tonight. Book!
I'm like a truck hitch. Your best bet is keep Pretty Money's name about your mouth. Wave Gang 2, say my name and we gon' rap it out. I done read some comments, y'all saying the flow trash. At me next time, watch me come with the diesel like Kevin Nash. Back to you, Mr. Truth, see I ain't here for the game. See you lying, flag the page that equals up to a lane. See I get it, it's Thanksgiving, you ain't got nothing to be thankful for. So you flag the game, man that's colder than an Eskimo. But that's cool, cause when I drop this heat, there's nothing you can say. I permanently damaged you with holes, that's a tooth decay. If Pretty Money didn't say get him, he can hold his own. I only did this because we family, we don't fight alone. Like Johnny J stated, get with it or get lost. Over here we all bosses, get jumped like Chris Cross. Yeah, so poke your head out, show your face before them bombs attack. If I gotta write a second round, I'm screaming book it smack. Wave gang, we that wave gang, we that wave gang, we that wave, we that wave, we that wave, we that wave, we that wave.
What up, what up, what up? Appreciate y'all joining in. Y'all joining in. Hit that like button. Subscribe if you haven't. And if you have, I appreciate you.
Wave Gang.
You already know.
WBRC Radio City.
Yeah.
Got a good show for y'all, man.
DJ always the Wave Gang Radio, we talking about. Man on the street, Mr. Polo, we rocking out. Co-star, Pretty Money, yeah, you know the money pretty. And the smoker NY, yeah, I heard he run the city. Gang, gang, you already know what the squad do. Blood and everything, 2020, what we into. You already know the name, Monty, King Jigger. Get your watts up, ask around, I'm a mean spitter. Go get a flow spitter, pinch hit a rim spinner. DJ Ladybug is the plug, keep it low tenor. Back on my intros, you all know the info. Just call me Monty on everything tenfold. Wave Gang Radio, we talking about anything BRC, we gon' air it out. Wave Gang Radio, we shouting out. Anybody coming with the drama, we gon' clear it out. Wave Gang Radio, we talking about anything BRC, we gon' air it out. Wave Gang Radio, we shouting out. Anybody coming with the drama, we gon' clear it out.
DJ Ladybug.
smoke them like a cigar. Haters on my radar. I smoke them like a cigar. Haters on my radar.
Man.
Haters on my radar. Haters on my radar.
Oh, that's
I
hot
hear
as
trash.
fuck. Yo.
I smoke them like a cigar.
Yo, I'm finna go in and smoke.
I smoke them like a cigar.
Yo. Yo, we want to appreciate everybody as we made it to 1,000 subscribers. And for those of you who do not like this instrumental by my boy Just Call Me Monty is just for you.
This shit about to be crazy. This shit about to turn up. They don't know what's going on. They gonna figure it out.
What's going on, Reed Jones? What's good with you? AK, what's good? Capital K, what's good? What's good, family? Once again, it's your Uncle EJ, always your mother's brother and your grandmother's good-looking son and your grandmother's good-looking son. We got another edition of WAVEGANG Radio with the Smoke of NY. Pretty Money is out doing what Pretty Money does, which is make pretty money. Anyway, he'll be back with us shortly because you know we're going to have some comments with anything that involves Swamp. But first, bro, let me say URL. So I don't know if y'all had a chance to watch the caffeine battles today. If you didn't, you know what, my fault. Damn. Smoke, introduce yourself, sir, to the people in case they've never seen you before in their entire lives.
Yo, it's the Smoke of NY. Yo, listen, hello, y'all hear me?
Yeah, we hear you fine, bro.
What's up with this shit? All right. Look, it's the Smoke of NY. What's good, man? We have a special show for y'all. That's all I gotta say. We're gonna talk about this caffeine event. We're gonna talk about all of what's current event in battle rap. Yo, I'm sharing this out. That's why I caught up and just caught into the room, y'all. But yo, beat this. Ask the questions y'all want. We definitely got our subjects we want to talk about, but we definitely want to feedback of the people's in the YouTube. So, you know, we here, man. FT Dub, NXL, you know what it is. Kill Switch Battle Loop. Shout out to everybody. Yo, what's good? Smoking wild. Let's go.
Super facts, man. We made 1,000 subs. This is not the 1,000 subs show. We're going to do another, so we're going to do it big like WaveGang style. I got something big in mind. Because we got to salute all the people that help us get to where we are. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's the King and EBLs, the John Reels, the Pretty Money, the 504 Dre's, the Keystone 5000, the Phoenix Fires, you know what I'm saying? Even the Butterflies, the Piper Boy Williams, you know what I'm saying? Any of those people that gave us tips, help along the way, we got to thank all those people, man. You know what I'm saying? But I appreciate all the new subscribers, and I appreciate the direction that the channel is going after doing a whole bunch of stuff that might not have just... Y'all ain't even seen. Just go check out a lot of stuff on the channel. But anyway, I didn't want to blog as soon as Smack came on the screen and disappointed me today. When he came on there and told me basically that the main event that was scheduled was going to be pushed back. The reason for that was that he said that he wanted to have more than one battle on the event next week. Now what we try to do on this channel, we try to be objective and fair. And logical.
Yes, sir.
But Smack. After Twork missed the face-off, and some say that he was in the city, what happened? And you have to forgive me if Twork's credibility is shot somewhat on showing up for these battles or, not being prepared for these battles. Now, this is the third time that this battle's been put off. And to me, as a company, as a business, you wouldn't have a Mayweather fight and invite everybody to this Mayweather fight and then all of a sudden switch it and it's a Shane Mosley versus Winky Wright fight. Yeah, you might want to see Shane fight Winky, but you came there to see a Mayweather fight. And so the disappointment is just, the disappointment level was just like, there were lots of people that were on that caffeine line that was like, yo, like, what the hell, what's going on? And then the explanation that we got, it seems to me from the outside looking in that without knowing the circumstances of why he didn't show up, or whether they pushed it back, or he didn't show up or wasn't prepared, it would seem from his history that maybe he wasn't prepared. What you think about that, Smoke? Because you're a battle rapper, you know how, you know, different things come up, but when you get a track record for, what would I say, not being consistent in your professionalism, then this is kind of what happens.
All right, so I feel it's possible that Twork definitely. I can't pinpoint whether he did it or didn't. None of us can do that. Only Twork knows what, you know, the real answer, right?
Right.
But I'll say this, of course we know from his track record that it's possible. It's like, yo, bro, you could be sitting there last minute and then you did it and you read your material and it's possible. But then there's possibilities that, you know, scenarios could have happened in life.
That's a fact,
You know
and that's
what
why
I'm
I
saying?
don't like to speak on it. But man, I'm only speaking of my disappointment, and then I'm only speaking of where the narrative is actually going.
This really
right?
bad. We wanted to see this.
And then instead we got JC versus Loso, which was good in its own right. But you're still like, man, we didn't pay money for it, but we been whetting our appetite all week for this. You know what I'm saying? And so it comes off as such a major disappointment, man, because I'm like, I've been thinking about this battle all week. Even when the Math Hoffa and Kiki stuff was going on, I was saying, man, there's so much other stuff we could talk about besides this, but this is dominating what's going on in the BRC. So let's get back to the, you know, the Swamp Burst Twork coming up this weekend. And then we there waiting for it. You know what I'm saying? I prepared my day. You saw what I was doing early in the day, but I bugged out of there fast just so I could come back and watch the caffeine, because I figured that we're going to have to comment on them or whatever people might want to hear. And then it's just like womp womp womp, you know. So
you're right, because that's the most intense. I personally, I'm not gonna say that for everybody. Some people might want to see the Cortez, Romney, and other battles on there. You know what I'm saying? I personally did want to see the Twork versus Swamp. That's especially one of the battles I really wanted to see. So I'm like, fuck, man, you niggas ain't gonna. Oh, this some bullshit. Yo, you remember when I hit you? Yo, what's up, yo? Did my caffeine fucked up? It says that they all fine. I was like, bro, now you like it's done. It's like no. Oh, I was hurt. I was like, come on. I mean, don't get me wrong. Like you said, we did not come out of pocket. You know what I'm saying? But it's like I said, it's bringing our hopes up, and then it just crumbles.
Right,
you know
and there's an
saying?
expectation, because I'm sure some people felt like, yo, bro, I paid $8. I could have just waited for you to drop it on the app.
Can I throw you a question here? Can I throw you a question here?
Yeah.
What do you think of? There's two possibilities, right? Let's say Twork wasn't prepared and we're right. Is it better that Twork said, fuck it, I'm going to wait an extra week or so and prepare and give y'all a classic verse Swamp, or just face it and then choke? You see what I'm saying? So, like, I'm looking at the bright side, like, man, maybe he would have choked and it wouldn't have been a good look. You know what I'm saying? Or maybe he would have, his material just wouldn't have hit. Because you know what I'm saying? Because he last minute or something. So hopefully this turn out for the better. You know what I'm saying? Make it a better battle. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, anytime you have longer to prepare for a battle, that'll make it better. But imagine if you're a boxer and you went into training camp all to peak at a certain time. You know everything and you're ready to fight. And then your opponent he pulls out because he didn't make weight or because he's not prepared. You know what I'm saying? It's a disservice to you as the opponent. You know what I'm saying? Unless something dramatic came up, it's a disservice to you, because now you know what I'm saying? You're ready to fight that night. And so I don't know what happened, but it looks like URL is covering up for him. You know, I ain't gonna sugarcoat it. It looks like URL is covering up for him, but I can't
be mad at him, right? Is what you saying?
Well, I'm not saying I can't be mad at him, because I can be mad at him, because it's one thing if it's one time that they covering for him, but it's another thing when it seems like y'all are covering for the young man multiple times. And, you know, and then, you know, we've heard from him that he's going to do better or he's going to be more consistent. So like I said, if something happened to where he actually couldn't perform tonight, then take all this with a grain of salt. But if this is just a case of him not being prepared, then that's not a good look at all. It's not a good look at all. And here's what I'm going to say. You want to make something? Go ahead. And here's what I want to say. When you do come next week, Twork, those 3 rounds better not be shaky, baby. Those better not be shaky, baby. You know what I'm saying?
But you know they're not. You know they're not.
No, we don't know that they're not. We don't know anything.
I'm telling you, man. I
Okay.
don't believe Twork is gonna. I don't know.
But hold on. Here's the thing. Right quick. Hold up. Let me shout out some folks right quick that's up in this joint. Tonio, what up, Top Aki, my mans, bro, where you been, man? Mad love to Tonio, man. Y'all go subscribe to this channel, even though he ain't dropped content in like a year. That's besides the point. Y'all go ahead and check out my man. You know what I'm saying? He was like Tonio started this channel like around the same time that I started mine, but he had a whole bunch of little stuff that he was going through, some personal stuff. But I'm glad to see my man's back on here. It's like the original Real Money Podcast family is up in this joint right now. Shout out to Epskay Unway, you know what I'm saying? 666 Black.
Oh yeah, what's goody?
NFR legend, what's good? Timothy Hill, what's good? Adiman S, what's good with you? What's good with you? Okay, so we also had this drama this week of the back and forth between Misfit and Jazz, the rapper. Now, what is your take on this, Smoke? Because, you know, the way Misfit presented the evidence, it was just like, Jazz is a cop. And it's like, dun, dun, dun. And we was like, yo, what the fuck? But then when she keeps explaining, you understand that Jazz is a 911 operator. Now, if there happens to be an open window over here that motherfuckers can jump out of, they will immediately jump out the window and says, well, since she sends the police to people, that she's now a police officer. And I'm like, yo, like she sends firefighters and EMTs too. So is she a firefighter and a paramedic as well? I don't know. That was just my logic. What you think, Smoke?
I'm thinking, look, obviously, two things. It almost doesn't matter your profession in a sense, right? But in this one, we say with battle rap, of course not with the police officer, right? So what I'm saying is, she doesn't work directly with me. I think she's a what they said, a phone operator. She's not a police dispatcher. She's a phone operator, right?
Right. Yeah, but you
so a phone operator, it basically leads you to a fire issue too, right? Like if I got or if I need an ambulance because I've got twisted my ankle and I think I broke it or something or whatever. Or if I broke my, you know what I'm saying? Either way, like, hey, look, I think what she does is a little different, and it is a public service, man. I don't think it's like, but now the only thing I got a question about that I really didn't understand is do a phone operator have to wear a uniform?
Let me do one better for you. Let me give you this nugget that Epskay Unway provided for us. 911 operators have to be sworn in.
Oh, snap. Well...
Now, I know someone said that 911 only puts out.
Well, so do firefighters.
But I mean, okay, but here's like my point was that she provides service to all three of those people. But if she's getting sworn in as a police officer, you know what I'm saying? That's not the same.
So here's my thing. Put that together with would a phone operator has to wear a police uniform? She had a police uniform on.
Well, I would suppose so, but I'm gonna tell you this too.
You think so?
I don't know. I don't know. I can't speak on what.
I think they
like I said, I had one homie.
If they're never gonna be in public, why would you need a uniform?
I don't know. That's a good point. But I had one homie who worked for the Dallas Auto Pound, and he had a police jacket, but he didn't have a uniform. You know what I'm saying? Because like there were sometimes he got involved and like to do extracurricular details where he was in there counting inventory with police officer or whatever, but he wasn't sworn in with a badge or anything like that. He just had a Dallas police jacket. You know what I'm saying? That's the only
thing I had a problem with Jazz with, that I thought the uniform was off. But besides that, to be a phone operator is a necessity in this world. The only thing I was thinking,
no, they were saying somebody's mic's not clear. Whose mic's not clear? Talk to me.
Oh, my mic is off? Tell me my mic's off. Is it me? Your mic's got to be clear.
No, it don't have to be my mic. I'm just saying.
Nigga, look at your shit, bro. You're in the studio. Is it my mic or yours?
I mean, you sound.
How do I sound to you?
You sound straight, bro. Let me see.
All right.
Hold on. Let me give you some more. No, you all the way up, bro.
I don't know. Well, check. Tell me.
No, hold on. Let me give you some more juice. I got you. Mic check. Say something, Smoke.
Yo.
Yo, how's Odell on smoke now? Put a one if you can hear smoke. One if you can hear smoke in the chat, please.
Y'all can hear me? Put one real quick. So we good for the show at least. For the whole show we said. I can't really see this.
Oh, they said my mic is crisp, so it's yours, smoke.
Yeah, but I just want to know if this is better yet.
I think it's not his mic. He just talked from the side of his mouth like Rocky. He's like,
no, at this point, I was telling myself, Adrian, where you at, huh?
Okay, so man, Epskate puts what he played dominoes, say some new plays in the game.
Oh, they said they could hear me 1-1. All right, so we good.
Because I didn't know 911 operators were sworn in, bro. I did not know that. But I do know, I guess it depends on the jurisdiction as far as whether 911 only provides a service for police. Because in DFW, 911, you call them for the ambulance, the fire department, or the police department. But I don't know how it works in New York.
Well, I think it's like you said. I think she. But I don't listen. She says she's a phone. I'm gonna go with what she says. I just don't like that she's in a uniform. I think that a phone operator wouldn't have to work in a uniform. Maybe formal. Maybe like you know what I'm saying? Slacks or for a nice, decent dress for a young lady. But I don't understand. I don't think.
All right, man. Who has the echo, bro?
Who has the echo? Could be. Yo, when you guys say it, try to say it. You hear try to.
Boy, who is that? NFR, you wildin', bro. Oh, you wildin'. He said, you mean to tell me Jazz, a.k.a. 2000 Tyronn Lue, was buying donuts for the whole crew?
Wow.
Wow. Like, I don't know if Jazz is a cop, but all jokes are appreciated. I'm just letting you know.
Definitely over here.
Smoke, you got the echo, they said.
Oh, I got the echo.
Yep.
What could be
Yep. Thank you, Capital K. Appreciate that. So, oh man. Okay, so let's go here then. Let's go here. If Jazz is a 911 operator and a sworn-in police officer, how does that? Okay. I know how that affects some folks because we would talk about as far as the tension of the protests and everything that's going on in the United States. But as far as just battle rap, if she's a if that don't even sound right coming out of my mouth, if she's a cop, you know what I'm saying? Like, what? Because personally, without knowing a lot of these dudes, but knowing innuendo or whatever, I don't think everybody is who they say they are. You know what I'm saying? Like, nobody's going out here smoking niggas as much as they say they are, even if they might have a body or two. I'm not sure, but you know what I'm saying. But nobody's doing it like they say they are. They'd be locked up. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's like some have a degree of believability because you can say, okay, by the way he talks, I can tell he's touched this stuff before. You know what I'm saying? He's run into these type of problems before. You know what I'm saying? But as far as if they're an actual police officer, how is the BRC going to accept that? Oh, now they're saying it's not that your voice is echo. It's like you sound distant from your mic.
I sound distant from my. Oh, wait a minute. Let's see which.
So Prophet was a CO? So Ariman said in Ohio, the 911 operators aren't sworn in; they're just call center operators. But for one, are you living in New York, Epske? Unless you don't want people to know what state you're in. I know folks might be looking for you. Yo, we hear you.
So it's good. All right, man, you hear me? I don't understand what's going on this side, but
because the BRC is like, okay, if you a police officer this time, a lot of them's not jacking that, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. It's not just like a regular job. You're in a subculture that's dominated by people of color. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of times in that subculture, we're talking about the street life or street issues or what have you. And so that same culture permeates throughout battle rap is the same one that's in hip hop. And you know how, 5-0 was seen in hip hop. So But at the same time, I ain't trying to stop nobody from working. But do you think it's a case to where, like, okay, I can't even say if it was you because I know you got you can never be a cop, sir. But
No,
just to put yourself in her position, if you had to choose between doing something like that was like an actual career, or battle rap where you're going to be ostracized for even the very angle that it presents.
no, I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't work with authorities in any type of way if I knew it. But see, that's personally me as a battle rapper. That's just, let's say, you know what I mean. Let's say I wasn't even in street activity. I
Right.
just wouldn't do the two to coincide each other. You know what I mean? It's like that. That's where a whole expo. You know, oh, they're gonna expose me for this if they find out. So I don't. It could have been a fan who would expose this. You know what I'm saying? So it's not like. I'm just saying, bro. Here's my thing. This is a great angle for both in the battle.
Well, yeah, that's what I hate about it all. I wish it would all come out in a battle, because then we can debate whether it's true or not after. But if it would have came out in a battle, bro, we could have had a super stupid classic. You know what I'm saying? Because
Yeah,
we all would have been like,
that round would have
"Whoa."
been a big. That would have been a big impactful round.
Because we have to keep the same energy with Misfit. Now, they're going back and forth. I'm not sure who started it first. I think Jazz was saying that she was keeping it battle rap. Official chimed in that Misfit wasn't keeping it battle rap by telling the fans where she worked at personally. But then they started throwing up comments that Misfit made in a Twitter post around the same time that Pop Smoke. They were saying that she was referring to Pop Smoke. Misfit was saying that she was referring to I guess some people that were on the same team where she lived. How do you feel about that?
With a statement like that, she should have clarity. Number one, that's all. You should have clarity. You can't just make vague statements that seem like they will definitely offend a general group of people, and that's what she did instantly. So I think the comment was was put out in 14. Not she. I just think she didn't realize the effect of it. But I don't think that was her intention. As far as that, I think she was keeping it street rap, hip hop. Like, yo, y'all kill your own team. Y'all the type to do a robbery with your man to probably kill him at the end, and that the cops thinking that was bad. Do whatever. You probably just, like I said, like, she's trying to say that you're grimy to your own people. But and I'm trying to give a pass on if she's trying to say let's say that was her true intent.
Right.
But it was taken offensively. So the first thing that should have been done was clarity. Yo, I didn't mean that. First off, I love, you know what I'm saying? I'm part of Black Lives Matter, and I'm part of all of this. You know what I'm saying? I'm pro. You know, let's get people. Yo, first off, that's the first thing you do. Show where you stand, and then go. Let me attack back. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, I feel like there's an angle for both. I'm not taking it too personal. I know that there's a bunch of people tagging up on her, like, yo, we're gonna jump with. You got Bonnie jumping in. You got Official jumping in, of course. You got, you know what I'm saying? Random people are jumping into this, and you know, then you got my verse backing up Misfit. You feel what I'm saying? So it's all. This is getting real big. It's real fire. You know, like
So
I said,
yeah, all I want to see,
fire for a battle.
all I
Fire
want to
for a
see
battle.
now is my verse and Misfit versus Jazz and Official, or some derivative off. You know what I'm saying? Like those two battles, Official and my verse versus you know what I'm saying, and
Yo,
Jazz
first
and,
off, Official and Misfit. I mean, Misfit and my verse versus Official and Jazz is a good. That's
good
a
2
good
on
battle.
2. That's what I'm saying.
That's
Like
a
this is a
good
lot of
double
smoke.
impact
Like
right there.
if you a lead, you got to be like, yo, bro, we got.
They got to be the
some traction
Bardashians
going.
versus the Spanish Mamas or something, or what are they gonna do with this?
I don't even want to try to come up with something so I don't offend. I'm down in Texas, you know.
Oh, you know what? Let me stop, bro.
I don't even know what. I don't even know.
You're
what
gonna be like, smokers out here offending people. Nah. Here's what I'm trying to say. Look, like I think that it would be a great battle, and I think hopefully that's what they're working for, man. Like, I hope none of this is like out of, because I'm hearing Bonnie get real serious. I hope none of this is, come on now, keep it battle rap. Be a lady about it. Don't jump in and want to fight over some comment. You know what I'm saying? She wasn't talking to you directly. You know what I'm saying? She didn't say Bonnie is killing her people. You know what I'm saying? Or, you know what I mean? So, like, I think, hey, listen, let it be battle rap and get a battle. Y'all should get more battles. Get female battle rap lit right now, because it's dry.
Facts.
Female battle rap, what's going on? When's the last female battle that we had that was fire? That was like when that
It
female
was the Bardashians, the 2-on-2 that they had with
the
Miss Hustle and
royalty,
40,
right?
and then before the end, really it was Misfits battle that really set it back on fire though.
Yo, listen, what are we doing now? What are we doing? Let's get the female battle rap pumping. I like this. Keep it up, ladies. This is storyline developing. Storyline. I love it. I love it.
I like the storylines and the narratives, but I hate when we get to the point of trying to cancel out people for stuff like y'all wait till Jazz graduate from police academy or something like that. Don't just try to throw out of there. Like, you know what I'm saying? Jazz don't grew up with us. You know what I'm saying? Like come on now. And at the same time,
we know
people can say what they want. I find it hard to believe that somehow a gay Puerto Rican woman can be racist, but I'm sure it's possible in some regards, you know, for anybody to be bigoted. But I know if I haven't read the whole timeline of the comments, but I know if it's if she's covering for herself, then she needs to apologize, own up and apologize for it. But she has enough credibility, you know what I'm saying, with me that if she says that's not how it meant, I'm just gonna kind of, you know, shrug it off because you know what I'm saying, like,
we
I don't know, it's
worse,
a touchy
man.
subject, bro.
I don't know. Worse.
Well, that's a fact. Like, it looks racist, but I know sometimes people say stuff when they're mad at people. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like in 2D. You know what I'm saying? Like listen, let's just say Misfit was having an argument with, you know what I'm saying, old dude on the block, and she'd be like, "Fuck out of here, nigga! You ain't the one. I ain't the one killing my own people." You know what I'm saying? Like, nobody would probably hold her to that shit. You know what I'm saying? But since it's in print and you can go back and look it up, you know what I'm saying? You don't know what the mood, the atmosphere, or whatever. And I'm not trying to make excuses for. I'm just saying people say fucked up shit on Twitter that they wish they never tweeted.
I just think it was an ignorant statement more than racist. I don't think it was more.
You know what?
I don't feel like
I'll go with that. You know what I'm saying? I'll go.
There's the reason. I feel like it. You know, there's a reason I feel like it's just ignorant. It's ignorant because obviously from what the statement is making. You know what I'm saying? Because she's really generalizing in one situation. You know what I'm saying? Like, what about the tons of people who are not killing their people? So don't do that. You can't do that. Like, all of y'all will do it. Like, we all go around. Let's kill out. Who's my own kind so I can kill him? It's not the goal of, like, you know what I'm saying? Listen, what you say, like I said, will be held against you, and that's how it goes on the internet. You cannot die though on the internet. I've never seen it, but I mean, like I said, there's been deaths filmed on the internet, but you're not dying over the internet. The internet can't kill you. I don't know. If Tekashi's keep doing what he's doing now, you can't die. There's so many people out there that just flip the internet, bro. Bill Collector's a marvelous dude when he did it. He got punched, boom, and he went online with it. Like, he's like, this is the era we live in. Most dudes you know what I'm saying? This era, you gotta think about it. Joe Buttons was the first to do that. Got punched by Raekwon, man, bam, he's on the internet like this. But we put it on the internet for this reason, that it builds storyline, and what we got is a fucking classic battle that's gonna happen. I hope so. I hope it's fire.
Facts. I hope the end result is that they battle and we get some crazy wow shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, just let's keep it battle rap. You know what I'm saying? If somebody ends up being, I don't even know how to address that shit, bro. I don't know how I feel about it, Smoke.
Somebody got to lose.
I don't know.
Now the question is who's better. Now the question's who's better.
Oh, in a head up battle?
Yep.
You want me to keep it skunk butt funky?
Yes.
Skunk butt funky. With no bias to what we are witnessing, I think I would have Misfit 2-1 in that battle.
Oh, I was gonna say the same.
I would have Misfit 2-1 in that battle.
The only reason I'm gonna say that is because Jazz has been on the decline a lot in her career lately.
Decline?
For years. She hasn't.
Or is she having close? Did she have a couple close fights? Okay. What about the E Hard Jazz battle? So what? You was that a 3-0 or 2-1?
That was close. Don't get me wrong.
That was close. Okay.
Close. And after that was what?
Okay. She definitely lost to Official. What was that? 2-1? Or y'all calling that a 30? It's got to be a 2-1.
What about Miss Hustle?
I think Miss Hustle got her too, right?
Yeah.
What? Put in the comments. Y'all think Miss Hustle got Jazz?
Yeah, that's a tough one though. That's a debatable. That's either one. You tell me. I can't get it.
What's good, Mo Skrilla? What's good? Capital K got Jazz 3-0.
Jazz 3-0. Wow. What? Chat? No, she didn't 3-0 Miss Hustle. No, sir.
And you know,
wow,
hey, you know
wow.
what? D pegging one. That's an excellent point. Definitely ignorance, but at the same time, Shorty can't be in and out when it's convenient. One day it's nigga this and nigga that, but the next day it's your people. That's a whole fact, bro. If you're gonna be in, be down. If you're gonna claim the blackness enough to be saying nigga around everybody, you know what I'm saying? Then you need to do that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah. Then you
and I
need to be
know
one with
some
us.
people don't agree.
You need to be one. We need to be
facts.
one with us and say we are killing our own kind or something like that.
That's a fact, because you can. It depends on how you want to say anything. You can skew anything the way you want to. You can, if you say we, you can be talking about the human race. If you say we, you can be talking about melanated peoples. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of things that you can be talking about, and so at the same time, you have to be cognizant of what you're saying when you put it on that Twitter timeline, because there's no way to, it's hardly ways to explain yourself sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Especially when something is so on the fence. But I don't want to stay on this topic for too long. I want to see a damn battle. ARP, Smack, Bullpen. I don't care. I want to see these people battle each other. You know what I'm saying? And like they be always talking about, do it for the culture. Well, the culture wants to see this. Y'all been talking shit for a week. We want to see this. Get Bonnie Gadab in there to battle somebody too. Yeah, somebody. I ain't gonna say. I was going to say something. But yo, okay, so you remember, y'all don't remember, but me and Show recorded a show, and the audio only recorded on one side. And so since the audio was trash, I didn't release it. But in that show, I said, after the announcement for chess, that his most likely opponent was who? Smoke.
K-Shine, sir. That's who he's been asking for a very long time. The battle he wanted. Let's see what he does. Now, the problem, I think, is Shine got an uphill climb. I'm going with Shine 2-1. But, yo.
You going with Shine 2-1? So, okay, so this is going to be like, to me, if it's going to be small room. You know what I mean? Not a volume, but if they're only having a limited number of people there, Smoke, you just froze up.
Yeah, I don't know why my camera just froze up. I see that.
Depress your button again for a second. It should come back on. But chess has not been doing any of the sterilized battles. You know what I'm saying? He hasn't been doing any of the rooftop battles, and I feel like that boy is sitting on a clip. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of what K-Shine is known for is his performance a lot of times in these situations. So given that you're not going to have the amount of people, how do you think it's going to turn out for chess? Because, if they let 14 NWX members in there, it won't matter. They'll make it sound like it's 500 people in there.
I feel like, let me see, hold up, sorry, my camera for a second. I feel like Sean is gonna. I think Sean's gonna take control of this battle. It's gonna be a tough battle for him. You know what I'm saying? But I think regardless though, he's gonna be able to outshine Chess, and he's gonna take the dub, bro. I really do. But I think that Chess is gonna be amazing, bro. Chess is gonna be amazing, bro. My fault. My other cam went out. I had to switch up on the Canon, y'all. My battery died out. I don't know why.
Okay. And
again,
I'm not doing history classes on genetics and all that kind of stuff because I don't have time to get into phenotypes and being close to the equator and all that good stuff. But Puerto Ricans, Haitians, Dominican Republicans, all of that's all in the transatlantic slave trade. The ships that carried slaves went by all of those places. As a matter of fact, Haiti was a French colony, and I believe Dominican Republic was a Spanish colony, started in 1491 before Columbus even came to America. So there were plenty of Africans that got dropped off on those islands and interblended with the people that live there. So Puerto Ricans, Haitians, Dominicans, all of these people are all melanated people. But we're not getting into all that. We talking about K-Shine and chess now. Mm-hmm. And I was saying that based on Chess being the ability to be able to rock a room with his performances, do you think that he has a little bit of a disadvantage, or do you think he's so versatile he might just decide to be more lyrical since he's battling Chess? What do you think?
I think that he's gonna have to keep his intensity, and he knows that he can't like get really lyrical, too crazy lyrical when he's gonna have to produce this energy that they're gonna bark on each other. This is gonna be the bark battle, bro. Like dead facts. They're gonna go. Yo, this is gonna be a battle of. Like I could see K. Sean already screaming at Chess, and I could see Chess getting in Sean's face screaming at him. You know what I'm saying? Like, so this is gonna be an aggressive battle. I think K. Sean's gonna have good angles. You know what I'm saying? And that's where he's gonna beat. He's definitely gonna beat Chess off like just the veterancy. He's a more veteran than he's gonna definitely.
There's New making up categories. The veterancy of K. Shine is coming.
The veterancy. I'm bringing that up. The veterancy. That's a new word right there for battle rap. His veterancy is gonna take over. His superstar power. They both got superstar power, so let's cancel that out. But the actual experience that Sean has, he's gonna play like, yo, bro, struggle bars is gonna get it. I'm telling you, them struggle bars, that's fact. Because you know he's gonna attack them struggle bars. I feel like Sean is gonna attack that, bro. He's gonna have a whole dope scheme on that shit.
You already.
But yeah, I feel like, I'm gonna go with Sean. I'm going with Sean 2-1 on that, bro. I'm already getting my predictions for that. Now I'll even sum it up next one. I'll come with some more some more ammo to say why definitely Sean's gonna win this. 2-1, definitely. Maybe 30.
You know what? Knowledge of self. You're absolutely right. Like, and I was telling somebody that even though Puerto Ricans have black and they don't, they're not, they don't stand on this blackness or what have you. It would be like the same thing as someone who's in South America who's melanated and dark skinned, or someone in the Dominican Republic. They're not going around screaming, I'm black, I'm black, I'm black. They're going out and screaming, I'm from the Dominican Republic, or I'm Haitian, or Puerto Rican people have a pride in from where they come. So it's not like they're only black. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. They are what they are, so they can claim what they want to be. But I'm just saying, I know what it is. DNA wise, you can try to say what you want to. If you don't, like even DNA wise, some Caucasian people or European people don't want to accept that they have black in them. But they don't make me know. You know what I'm saying? I know what it is, so I don't even care. I don't even care. And actually, Taino was another island that was off the South American coast. And I believe when Columbus landed there, when he started trading and actually making them pay, bringing taxes for gold and cutting off their hands and stuff like that, and a lot of them committing suicide. He killed over 1 million people on that island. Anyway, I'm not trying to do all that. Anyway, so I would, man, that's a hard battle to call, whether it's Chess and K. Shine. But like you say, the veterancy of K. Shine leads you to believe that it will be a 2-1 K. Shine. But I'm gonna go 2-1 Chess on that, man. I just got faith in the young boy. And I know, like somebody said in the comment, he's been 16 for like 7 years. You know what I'm saying? He's been 16 for 7 years. He's been 16 for 7 years and has looked 37 for 27 years. So I don't know, bro. Like, but Chess just has that chip on his shoulder. You know what I'm saying? Like the years that he was choking, he had other stuff going on in his personal life, so people were still encouraging him in the background, and people stuff that they didn't know about. And then he came out on that tear in like 2019 and handled his business, bro. You know what I'm saying? And so 2020, he hasn't done really any. Has he dropped anything in 2020? I don't know, but anyway,
didn't he have the?
It seems like the 2-on-2 that he did.
Right in the top of the year.
I can't remember, bro.
He had a classic battle with someone in a small room that he really went off on. It was after the 2-on-2.
Okay, he might have got it. Did he get a volume?
I think it was like a volume at the top of the year before like this pandemic. If I'm not mistaken, it wasn't E.T. It wasn't Danny Miles. It was somebody. He had a great battle with. And they expected him to lose.
NFR 11 is crazy, bro.
Who said, let's see if they're saying it in the box.
You said what?
See if they knew who he had that battle with. It was like the top of this year, man. Just had like one battle this year, something like that.
I don't know why I can't remember who it is.
I think it was O-Red, man. I think it was O-Red.
Why is somebody saying Twork?
Nah, it wasn't no red.
Mo Square
That
said
wasn't this
Twork.
year. But that wasn't the top of this year. Twork wasn't the top of this year. It was somebody in a small room. It was somebody in a small. Was it Rum Nitty or something like that?
He said he choked versus John the Don, but before that he hadn't choked in a year. Was that John the Don?
Nah, John was that bad performance. That was that Caffeine Live. That was just a horrible stream.
Right, but when was that? That was this year, right?
Yeah, it was this year.
Okay, so that was the last. That was the last thing he did.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So I guess that's why the sentiment of some folks.
All that is before quarantine. What I'm saying is he had one in a small room before quarantine, and
I think it was John the Don.
It's where he said a crazy bar. Nah, he said something. Geechee, was it Geechee?
No, Millionaire Mindset said he was Geechee. He went to war with Geechee.
But it was somebody he had a classic this year.
When he wrecked Torido. He did Torido bad, bro. That wasn't even fair, though.
Yeah.
That wasn't even fair.
Was it the Torido battle?
Yeah, like Torido, he swagged out on her, bro. That was the most comfortable we have ever seen.
No, he battled
a
a dude
time.
and it was crazy, but it might have been Geechee, bro. It was Geechee.
It was Geechee.
That nigga say you can smell my Newport breath. Get the fuck out of here, yo. I see you. Get the fuck out of here.
You gonna let him talk to you like that on your own show?
Get the fuck out of here, yo.
Instigating shit. Get that nigga NFR.
That nigga live in his mom's basement right now. He like, wait till I'm done off the internet, ma.
But yo,
nah, but yeah.
We're probably gonna go over this Swamp and Twork thing again whenever Pretty Money comes back, because you know, like Twork is Pretty Money's godson or some shit like that. So I'm sure he's gonna have a take on this that will be hilarious. But yeah, we'd like to appreciate y'all for rocking with us, man. It's been a nice little journey, and now I guess the next goal is like 2,000 of these joints.
Are we gonna talk about the Brizz Mook? What's up? What's up? We gonna end it right now?
Well, I guess we kind of have to talk about the Brizz and Mook.
Yeah, I think so. It was on the channel. You know what I'm saying? I've seen it getting a lot of comments and feedback. A lot of people interacting, having their feelings about the situation. So, I mean, the thing I like is this. We're getting the narrative we want from both sides. I don't know who's right now, but Brizz is saying that Mook was scared to fight.
I got you, NFR. Mm-hmm.
Look. Brizz was saying Mook is scared to fight. He said he wanted to fight. Come on, Brizz. Nah, we spoke, Brizz. This is what I'm hearing. So what I'm saying is, man, I don't know how these niggas gonna settle that, but this is serious. Real shit. You gotta think about it. You don't talk about this man's mother. Now, Mook said how his version of the confrontation went. We're gonna leave certain things out of it. We're not gonna talk about certain things. But they said situations and things happen. Now, they got conflicting stories. Somebody's right. I want to know what's going on. I want to know who's right, who's going to win the battle. Let's go. Well, EJ, you left? EJ. EJ? Oh, he's handling something real quick. Keep this. I'm going to keep this going. Let me see what's up. EJ talking about 40 cal. Oh, we're going to talk about the 40 cal did. Matter of fact, y'all right. If when EJ get back and we got some time, we'll talk about the 40 cal did. But I feel like, listen, Brizz is not to be played with. Brizz could cook Mook. Brizz got what it takes to cook Mook.
Wow.
Cook Mook.
Even after Mook even after the Mook you just saw for the him versus Street Hymns.
Let me tell you something about Brizz. Brizz will say something that'll take the whole life from you. I've seen it with the Arsenal battle. He had moments where he took the life out of Ars. With that thing he did was the most memorable thing in the battle. That's what he's done there. He's done that to him. He's done that to, oh my God, Mr. Wavy. Oh, poor Mr. Wavy. Yo, Mr. Wavy. My bad, bro. I don't even mean to disrespect you like that, bro. We're not going to talk about Wavy right now. Yo, bro, this is lethal, bro. Oh, my God. Bro, listen. and I'm gonna keep this funky. Brizz is dangerous, and it's not about literature. It's about It's about a moment that you'll always enjoy to watch.
He always bring energy, bro. It's like he
I
always
never get
brings
tired
energy.
of Brizz's moments, them big moments he got. I can go back and watch them now. We're gonna be like, yo, that shit is crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's a whole fact, bro.
Yeah.
My man
Big
NFR was like, he wanted us to talk about
40
this
cal
40
and Diz.
cal, this 40 cal versus Diz. About this 40 cal versus Diz. Did
What
you
you
see that
think?
joint?
Oh, of course, of course. What did you think? Let me get your perspective first.
My perspective is did sound like he was mostly freestyling. He could probably freestyle for 15 minutes. He's probably still freestyling right now about that shit. And it was so long at this point in battle rap. I'm sorry, Diz. It sounds like a bunch of damn filler. I'll take your face and put it in the mold. And bro, we've been hearing that shit for like 10 years. It's like, come on, Diz. Like, you know, I know you probably only got, you know what I'm saying, a little bit of money for the battle or whatever, but it totally seemed like he was just like, let me go throw this shit up here right quick. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And 40 kept in the tradition of 40, like he's making these super produced After Effects graphics, you know what I'm saying? And he's starting to get it together.
Yes, sir.
He's starting to get it together.
Now, the thing I say is this. Diz to me, I mean, I can understand what you meant to do. It's not even about long, the round being long. Like you said, it was too much filler. Because I like a good long. Look at what Head Ice did. We liked that 8-minute goddamn round. We loved that shit. We damn near stood and applauded. We praised them. Shit, Ice do that all the time. Goddamn it. You know what I'm saying? So like the thing that I'm saying is that the way 40 cal and Math, see 40 cal, it's crazy how 40 cal was more intricate with his setups and everything than Diz was. A person who's a culture, you've been part of this shit. Why are you building up with filler? Why are you building up with these, you know, just to rhyme with syllables? No, make it really have substance. And this is what we care about now. This is why JC is praised. This is why certain people are praised on their delivery. You know what I'm saying?
That's
why
a
are you
fact.
sitting there and you writing this simple grind time material, bro? And yeah, he implemented personal things, but it's not like grind time didn't do that. That's the perfect era to put him in. He's been a grind time round as somebody. Yeah, you use the personals. Oh, Cameron Dipset, you should have, yeah, you the nobody of the crew, or you the no. You know what I'm saying? Like, of course. So you didn't even do that excellently. Like, I felt like so many people would have been better than him. Street hymns would have been better than him. So many people would have wrote better than this with this type of material. I don't know if it was laziness or he can't even just tap into it because we haven't seen him active in a while, bro. So I don't even know if he has, because he's been dying out with that style for a while.
That's a
so you
fact.
know what I mean? And nothing to say, but like the way 40 built the ducking and he was stayed on the subject of it the whole time and punched him while doing it. He was way better alone. He didn't even need Math. And then for Math to come in and even show probably the best, I would say, and I don't want to do that. I don't want to say his round was better than 40's because you don't want to compare him, but his round was more
put together, structured. It looked like he wrote the shit.
The structure, that's the best way to put it. I would say the structure and the intricacy, man, is a little more intricate than 40. 40's he's understanding the game and he's getting used to it. But the shit Math was put together in double entendre was, bro, crazy, bro. Like, I gotta say, all you want to do is see more Math now. That's all you want to do is see more Math now. To me, I want to see Math in the battle because we haven't had him in so long. I seen the B Magic one, but that was a while back, and it was just a bad battle too. Like, it seemed like the crowd didn't want to give Math love, but Math like just went through it anyway. Like, all right, yeah, I can see y'all ain't fucking with me, but and then B Magic was fucking up that battle. You know what I'm saying? It was just like,
yeah, that's a fact. And see, the thing about 40 is since he's come back, you know, against Ill Will, he was better than a lot of people who made their return. And then the first social distancing battle he did, he's improving every time. I mean, he can't do nothing about his voice. He still sounds like suffering succotash. Exit stage left to me. Heavens to Murgatroyd. But, you know what I'm saying? His cadence and rhyme patterns are better now. You know what I'm saying? Their material sounds more up to date. And, like, that filler that Diz threw out there, it was like, I got 30 pages of rhymes in these books, and I'm going to say them fucking all right now. You know what I'm saying? And then Math just came in. It was kind of like, 40 had already killed him, and Math came in with the push broom and just like got the rest of the garbage out the street, bro.
Mm-hmm. And one thing I'm gonna say is, I like that RBE put Diz verse second, because it would have looked worse for Diz if they put his Diz verse first, and then you put 40 Cal and Math after. You know what I'm saying? So I seen why they put that order. They were like, you know what? Let's give Diz the last word, because it at least looked a little better on him. Because if he'd have started off, we'd have been disappointed, and we got 2 better rounds from him. We'd have been like, come on, he's 8-5. It's just, oh my God, what the hell's wrong with this? You know what I'm saying? It would look like that. But I would say it's more like everybody was disappointed, bro. You know what I mean? We're disappointed by that.
Oh, see, Ariman, you got confused a little bit. Like the let me see. See, the voice that I'm confusing him with, or that I'm thinking, he sounds like the Pink Panther. You know what I'm saying? Like, heavens to Murgatroyd, exit stage left. And then you got Marvin the Martian, who's like, I'm going to shoot him with my P-34 space modulator.
Anyone seen my P-36 explosive space modulator?
But that's funny too. You just sound a little bit like Martin the Martian combined with Pink Panther. That might be what we there, bro. We there, bro.
How the hell am I going to destroy Earth without my P-36?
My P-34 space modulator.
But like, here's my thing, and I know what he's talking about. You're talking about, he's got that deep voice monotone.
Nah, his voice has got like a higher octave in it though, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
But still, that has nothing to do with his content. His content was a whole lot better this time. But I ain't gonna say a whole lot better. He keeps improving every time, which is good. Which means like the next time he hits a main stage, we can really see like some real good stuff. Because at the same time, he's also, you know what I'm saying, he's trolling people. You know, he's talking smack. He's doing the whole thing. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, I'm just looking at him reading these questions, trying to think what else.
You said what?
What else these guys want to talk about?
Oh.
If not, we'll wrap it up. But we'll see what these guys.
We'll wrap it. We can wrap it up. But I want y'all to know, we're gonna do a big show for the 1,000 subscriber show, and I might have to just get back to Miss Kiki.
Yeah.
I just might have to get back to you, love. We might have to talk about that.
See how many days it's been? It's been about a week so far.
It's been about a week. We might have to start talking about this.
And the whole thing is, no, we're not gonna go. You know what? We're not gonna do it yet. We're not gonna do it. That's his own show. We're keeping this battle rap. Well, let's not even do this. But she gonna get her fucking. Listen, hey, you better come. Hey, look, anyway, yeah, man, we're done. You're done. You're cooked out. Anyway, let's go.
And you know what? Let me add
you know what? It's the smoking a while, and I'm gonna put my last words there. I don't even want to talk about this. I mean, I don't even want to talk about the person. I'm out of here. I can't believe this. Anyway, I got some. Yeah, man, that's foul. Anyway, go ahead, man. Go ahead, EJ, man. I'm tight about this. Could you imagine that?
And I want to ask a couple of questions to the chat. I want to ask y'all if y'all saw the Blue Cocaine versus Chef Trez battle.
Oh, I've seen that. I actually like both, but yeah, go ahead.
Okay, what did you think about the audio? Wait a minute. Whoa. Hold up. What knowledge to God? What knowledge of God? Knowledge of thyself. What do you say? Hold up. Let me.
What happened? She deleted her Instagram. No. That's crazy. She did. She gotta get about the culture. She probably banked on you. Anyway, we're not gonna go into that shit. Oh, goddamn leeches. Nah, but that's wrong. Man. You gotta try to shake this stigma. What happened? Is it true? Is it true?
No. I'm sorry. I looked at my phone and saw something else. Pretty Money had sent me a text message, and somebody was saying like, "Yo, I ain't feeling EJ about making an intro. If we mans, we supposed to be riding together or whatever." Like that shit.
Right.
And on the intro for the blog, I sent the money, you know what I'm saying? And so dude was like, EJ bitching up, you know what I'm saying? He ain't ride with his man. Nah, it's never like that. So I'm always riding with Pretty Money.
No.
It was just funny, bro. Don't take it that serious, bro.
No. What we saying about
don't take it that serious, Juju.
Money will say things that we will try to hold in respect not to say.
Right, because as you also see, if you watch any blogs that I do myself, I'll say things on those blogs that I wouldn't necessarily say on Wave Gang Radio, because that's kind of like my editorial opinion piece about stuff. But like sometimes Money finds a humor in so much things that even a topic like rape, Money can find a couple of jokes for that shit.
Yeah, I don't know how you found a joke in there.
But yeah, let me check this Instagram. Let me check this Instagram, bro. Because bro, you talk about go hard. You talk about finna go hard. Nah, her Instagram's still up, bro. Maybe she blocked you.
Yeah, she probably blocked your ass, man. You probably was bothering her. Where the goddamn where that audio, bitch? I'm sorry. Nah, I'm bugging out. Sorry.
But she turned off comments on that math picture though. The math picture is still up, but she turned off the comments.
Why would she turn off the comments?
I don't know. She's got 641 in the other one.
Audio you got. You know what that is? You know what I hated about it the most? That she did this grimy shit. And she got all them pictures on her head with the soul sister Jill, not Jill Scott, whatever those Neo sister shit, sisterhood, fucking Nam Reiko shit. Fuck all that. Man, you one of them grimy motherfuckers. You make it bad for the females who did go through some shit, goddamn it, you bitch. Anyway, I'm sorry.
Yeah, even though she stopped the comments on the other joint, they don't stop the comments in the one where she was actually talking about that it was mad. Like they kill her in these comments, bro.
With that audio, man. Yeah. Why would you even put the thought in people's head? Now Math gotta use this to stop it as an angle. He gotta offer some fake chick who couldn't get dick down in that shit. Man, come on. And what Money made sense. Y'all go check out Pretty Money blog. Money blog was
Money's blog was fire. And he did it all without, except for calling ladies thoughts and bitches. He did it all without being really offensive. You know what I'm saying? It was pretty nice. I like that.
I was getting offensive just now. I don't give a damn. I hope she feels it. I hope she takes my shit offensive as possible. As offensive as she could. Shit. Unbelievable bullshit. You gonna falsely accuse a nigga of some horrible shit.
Right now, NFR. Right now, you can't say no Math, Cosby, or Free Math. That man ain't got charged with nothing. Oh, he said it went down, but it's back up.
Nah.
And Delicate Jewel, how you doing,
Delicate Jewel?
Delicate Jewel said, hold on. Do not interrupt me while I'm speaking to Delicate Jewel, sir. And y'all go subscribe to her channel because the audio of her channel is so nice. Like, she has one of these wonderful voices that you would like to hear. But Delicate Jewel said that she, took it down because she was being harassed. And if you look at that second picture, they're going ham on her in the comments.
Wait a minute. What was being harassed? Demanded to show the audio that she didn't
some people will not articulate that as well as others. Some people be like, bitch, show me the proof.
Look,
you know what I'm saying? So that's what we're saying. Like, it ain't.
No, I bet you the first day was the first day it was probably, come on, Kiki. Hey, it's about time. You're strong enough now to do it. Number 2, come on, Kiki. We need this. Day 2 is we need this. It's 2 days so far. Just come out with this footage. What is it, an MP3? Which you need to convert it? What's going on? Get back to me. And then, you hit that Instagram that third day like, hold up now. I'm starting not to believe you, Kiki. I'm starting not to feel like your story is true. Then you on day 4 like, hey, baby, would you hold this type of footage back for a minute? No, right?
Well,
it's incriminating that you
well, what the
lied.
young lady is saying, as you know, the BRC can be mean. They don't just ask things that way. They don't just say, "Oh, can you please show me the first?" Oh, it's been 3 days. Oh, by the way, Kiki, it's been 4 days. Hey, Kiki, this is BRC. Just wanted to remind you, it's been day 5. Can you get back with me as soon as you get this message? No, they be. Hey, bitch, I'm outside. Where the proof? Like, man, what's going on, bro? What's going
Where the
on?
proof?
Like,
Or we gonna find you?
because, like I said, I don't know what happened. Still, we don't have any proof of what happened. Still, there could be, like, you could have one of them completely lying, or there could be some miscommunication in the middle where it was some type of date. You know what I'm saying? Went too far. You know what I'm saying? Which still wouldn't make it agreeable, but you can see where there would be a discrepancy in their stories. So I don't know, and we don't even know if the story. I don't even.
Cool,
hold on a second. We don't even
cool,
know.
But
If
she didn't have to
hold on.
say
Hold on a second. Hold on a second. We don't even know if the story that Math is telling is true. We just know we're getting 2 different versions of the same event. That's all I'm saying.
But also we know that she said she had something that she did not, or seems to not have right now.
And that is very correct. Knowledge
she said
yourself.
she was gonna put it out. She said she was gonna put it out. She didn't even say, yo, before, you know what's crazy? Before she even had and this is where it seems like the story's getting twisted, right? And she was trying to allude to it. Because in the beginning, she was like, I have audio on this person. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? So come on, like, if you saying that, now you gotta live up to it, man. Yo, Math started ducking them calls. Math got a new shorty, man. She probably was like, what's going on? Damn, battle rap coach don't even fuck with me. This nigga, man, I don't know what other personal issues she got. You know what I'm saying? But I know that it's sad to see someone just like come up with a story like this if it ain't true, like, or come up with say false things. Don't say you had audio when you didn't.
Well,
you know
okay, let me
saying?
play devil's advocate, and I know the BRC, they like, it's black and white, it's not gray to them. But what if it's a case where she does have mental issues? You know what I'm saying? And so
go seek help, but you will be called names. Accept that. you got bigger issues to get over than some name calling that will come your ass's way.
Well, y'all Negroes is heartless, boy. I ain't tell you. Good.
No,
gracious.
damn sure. This is the battle rap community. No, you are gonna get it. There's gonna be memes. There's gonna be outstanding memes done. There's gonna be. Come on, bro. They're gonna put her head over a Karen.
Okay, Delicate Jewel. I know she's now saying that she didn't provide time parameters for when she'd be releasing evidence. But when you put out the picture with rapist under the bottom of it that covers, like, 20% of the picture, if you have proof and you don't put it out, then you're damaging someone's reputation, someone's
liable
character.
For a lawsuit. You're liable for
and then if you never show any proof, if the police never do charge him, if you never do bring about a civil suit, you've just ruined somebody's life just on your story. And so that's what has people upset. If you never said you had proof, if you said, well, now I'm going to the police or I'm working with authorities or whatever, we kind of would have sit back and watched. Or if you would have done everything in the background, we never would have said anything. We wouldn't have known anything until we would have saw the state versus Justin Edwards.
Yo, listen, can I say something? Listen, let me say something. ARP, and the battle rap community knows this. ARP put out a video of a man who couldn't see his daughter because his baby mom was so nasty enough not to let him come see his dead daughter.
It's a fact.
Be put to rest and give his final words. So you know how connivingly and horribly low a woman it goes sometimes. Not all women are like this.
Hold on. We're not going to do that. Because here's the thing. That's like saying any human being can be conniving and low down. So just don't go with the general statement, you know how conniving and low down a woman can be. Because you got niggas who do dirty shit too.
Over a man, though. I'm talking about over a man.
Men do the same. Come on.
Yes, too. Okay. All right. Humans can get.
Facts.
Humans can get.
Humans scorned and
But the only thing I'm going to say is, men aren't treated the same. Because if I get on a video, man, my girl.
Well, no, because you're a man. You're not supposed to be that emotional anyway. You ain't supposed to have that much estrogen to be crying like that.
What if I was in a similar scenario, vice versa? There's the non-equality. What if I was just taking advantage of my work and I just got on camera? And they're not gonna take it the same. First off, they're gonna be ridiculing me and laughing at me before they even give me a chance. How does nigga crying about a woman taking it wrong? So they gonna do it anyway. I'm not going into that, but okay.
You're not going to, but you just did.
And for the equality sense, I'm gonna be saying it. Yeah, you're right. But I'll say this: I'm very disappointed, and I do not believe her anymore because she hasn't produced the footage. She hasn't produced this audio. She hasn't even spoken about it. This is how you can tell someone's avoiding it. She's not even going, well, I'm not going to give it out right now. Right. She's not even saying that.
Okay,
so let me say she's avoiding it. She's deflecting and avoiding the situation. She's asking for more money.
I hear you, sir. Can I get a word in edgewise? God damn.
She got a lot of money. How much money did she get?
Did you hear me? Can I say something? I wanted to ask Delicate Jewel a question, but just listen to me. We know how you feel, Smoke.
Outrageous, man.
Now where'd our question go? Okay, so she didn't give a deadline as to when she would give the information. But let's talk about the age of ether and kill shots and how people operate on the internet now. When people have information or dirt on you and they talk about it and they say they have proof, they usually drop that proof pretty soon. Like, I asked another woman about it and she was like, oh, most certainly, if that had happened to me, I'm giving it all at one time. If I'm finna label him a rapist and all that, so I'm finna drop proof and all that, and he finna have to deal with it that way. That doesn't mean she speaks for all women, but I felt her point. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know when women get ready to bust you out, a lot of them will bust you all the way out. There's not no half-stepping in that. So, Delicate Jewel, how would you have handled that situation? Would you have went public with all of this and then leave us to guess and wonder about the actual events? Or would you have handled it the same way as Kiki?
She should hide in a turtle shell somewhere.
Well, even in building the case and showing her hand, it doesn't matter. If you're getting prosecuted on a case, you will get to see everything that the prosecutors or the district attorney has against you. So the only thing that she could run into trouble in is if she recorded audio in New York of Math and he did not know it. That's not admissible in court at all. You have to have both people's permission to record.
But my whole thing is she could release it though, but not use it in a case.
That's true too.
So why wouldn't you do that? Why wouldn't you do that?
Like, I don't even know how you.
It doesn't hurt your case to release it. It doesn't even hurt your case. It actually helps the fact that you have a case that is because of circumstantial evidence. You can't. You see
DJ, I just nicknamed you Delicate Jewel. See, DJ, so you understand the men's point. You would have, and a lot of women would have. So we're sitting here like, okay, if he's a rapist, drop the receipts. Don't even wait on the police. If, you know what I'm saying, if the way they treat black people or black women is different, don't even wait on them. Drop the receipts and show what you're talking about. And then everybody in the BRC is going to make blogs for you. We're going to ride for you. Polk is going to write the New Jersey State. They're going to do a lot of stuff. But if you just come out and just accuse a man, you're opening up yourself for this ridicule. Like you said, you would have handled it behind closed doors and never would have brought it public. So now that she has brought it public, what's the move? How do you handle that now? You can't just say she has a time limit in perpetuity because she didn't give a time limit, so she can't release it till next year or 6 months. Like, what is Math supposed to do at this time while she's waiting?
Bill Cosby it.
Right.
Don't Bill Cosby it now.
What is Math supposed to do at this time that we're waiting for information because he hasn't been charged by police? We know that for a fact. And he hasn't been arrested by police. We know that for a fact. Now, we don't know for a fact whether he's talked to him or not. But how long is he supposed to wait for her to show this proof that he did allegedly what he did? You know, I'll wait for your response, DJ. But anyway, man, I don't know. Like I said, I know most women would have been dropped that information, especially after this long of a period of time, with this bit of momentum in your favor as far as what's going on. I don't think they would wait for the pendulum to swing back the other way to where people would start criticizing them.
Stakes. Yeah, as much as at stake too. This is high stakes, man. This is reputation on both her and his end. Because right now her reputation's shot. On anything a bit of her, well, I mean, you have her Me Too movement fan base that's gonna stick with her, but then you got people who are gonna be like, yo, I'm not fucking with this. You didn't like me. I'm a follower of her on Instagram that's about to unfollow any second and be like, fuck you.
Mm-hmm. But DJ, is that fair for Math to have to continue to defend himself? How's that fair to him? Like if he's got business deals lined up, if people are looking at his brand, how is it fair to him to have to defend being called a rapist in public, and he has no arrests, he has not been charged by the police, and she's not bringing any evidence of any proof forward? How long is he supposed to wait? How long is he supposed to defend off this? Like he's supposed to get a lawyer to defend the defamation of his character, liable in public by putting the information in print. How long is he supposed to wait? A week, 2 weeks, a year, 2 years?
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
So that's our point. Like now that you've made, like we agreed, like a lot of women wouldn't have made it public, right? Okay, we agreed that a lot of women would have handled it behind closed doors. But now that it is public, now I would like to know, how would you agree with it now? If you came out saying in your statement, I have proof that Martians landed on the earth, we're going to be waiting like, okay, where's the proof? If you just say, hey, Martians landed on the earth, we're going to be like, oh, okay, whatever. You know what I'm saying? But you drew our attention to that you had proof. So that's my only problem.
Yeah. That's true.
So at the same time that she gets to,
but I think,
because here's another thing that happens.
Do you think that was a reactionary thing off emotion?
As far as what?
Her whole thing.
I don't know what it was. I don't know the story. You know what I'm saying? I just know how it's appearing to look now. Like, I don't know the
Matt
story.
Say he was avoiding her ever since that time he thought she was crazy?
But here's the thing: just because we don't know the truth, we can't assume that. Just because Math said he was avoiding for a week, that's the story either. Because Math hasn't dropped any receipts of text message of any of the stuff that she's been sending him either.
Yeah, it's just that he calls her bluff and she hasn't done anything. I know what you mean.
Right. So I don't know what the conversation was like. That might have been for Math trying to protect himself, or he could be speaking facts and he don't want to. He actually has a lawyer, and so he doesn't want to release any of his stuff that he has in defense, because then, you know what I'm saying, he can be, the prosecution can find a way to debunk that stuff before they even get to courtroom. So in his case, he might be, keeping his close to the breast, as they say. I think that's the right saying. But it's definitely a fine line. Like I said, the whole public thing changes the trajectory of everything. You know what I'm saying? If you don't come public, we're not clamoring and crying for proof. We're just gonna one day look up Justin Edwards versus state of New York. What is this? Uh-huh. And then you can go and champion your cause because he's gotten charged or indicted. But I don't know, man. I don't want to keep on talking about this because she's going to. It's just not looking good for her, brother. The longer the time goes, and that's what I was going to say. I lost my train of thought. But Smoke was also saying that her Instagram followers have went up. So she's benefiting by coming out and saying this. And at the same time, Math has to suffer until she comes out with evidence or what. So he just suffers. Her Instagram followership is going
Math
up.
Capitalized too. That nigga done played the album for us and the goddamn.
Yeah, but to capitalize and then end up
he done played the album and got mad donations, goddamn.
Yeah, I know, but $2,000 worth of donations means what you divided about 4. It's about 4 hours of lawyer time, maybe 4.5. If you're paying $300 to $400 an hour for a lawyer.
That's facts. Here's my thing. Look, and let me just crack a joke. But the whole thing I'm trying to say is, all right, I could understand why Math was mad because he felt people were insulting him. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like by saying that he would even do that. He felt like, yo, y'all know me enough. But I think, he didn't realize, a bunch of people just wanted to see your reaction and you stalled us out a bit with music. Like if he would have gave his reaction somewhat and it played some music, you know what I'm saying? Then it would have been like maybe, and watching us interact while he plays the music, then he's listening to, he's looking at the comments. I think he just should have organized it better. I think he came on playing too much music We played for almost 45 minutes to an hour, and people were just standing there like getting antsy. You know what I'm saying? Like they're like, bro, and it's not even like you're playing it and you're not in front of the camera. Like he was probably better off just playing it not on cam, like he's doing stuff and getting it set. You know what I mean? Like you playing music and we see you. You know what I mean? It's like, and I know that you're thinking, bro. I hear him say, you know, whoever wanted to watch this because you thought I did it, fuck you. I can understand that because you're saying because you thought I did it. Some of us didn't think you did it. Some of us was just in like this limbo of not knowing, and we just wanted to see your reaction, bro. We just thought this is what it is. You know, you would be the same way with Adi Boom. If Adi Boom went on a live when after the Big K battle, he would have got 20,000 followers instantly that night. If he got doing shit, he would have got 20,000 subs that goddamn night.
Delicate Jewel, you just said that you don't think that a woman would lie about rape.
Whoa. Well, come on now. That's happened many times. We're not even going to go into the case that just opened up, bro. Oh, my God.
You just said that you don't think that a woman would lie about rape.
You know how that happens so many times.
Women lie about killing people. So do men. I think to try to put something as general as, come on. Yeah. People do things. They will take advantage of any situation if they think they can get paid for it. That's not an indictment of anybody's gender. That's just what that is. But a blanket statement like, I don't. Even rape is serious. Women and men lie about a whole bunch of stuff. We were talking about the Tawana Brawley case.
So when a person kills somebody, they don't just lie and say no. They just kill somebody. I mean, it's a serious thing. It doesn't matter. People lie as people lie.
You lie try about to kind of quantify by saying no sane person would do that, but in your mind, maybe not. Maybe your character, your morals wouldn't allow you to do that. But there are others that don't have the same moral standing as you do, and so you can't speak for them because there are plenty of women out here who will take advantage of a person, and they will lie to do it, as well as there are plenty of men who will do the same exact damn thing. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want to put that on no gender, as you know what I'm saying? Like even when I check Smoke, like, well, I ain't gonna say check, but when I so Smoke, like, nah, we're not just gonna put that on women, that they're the lowest, that they'll, you know what I'm saying, do something lower than men. People do things of all genders. I don't think that has anything to do with it. You know what I'm saying? People are who they are.
Yeah. That's a big fact.
Well, Math did come out. He said he was innocent. He said it 3 or 4 times on the live.
But he said it on Twitter before he even replied to it. He said, like, why would somebody lie on me like this type of thing? He said a bunch of joints. You know
right.
So, yeah. It's not even before he got onto a camera, he was denying it. You know what I'm saying? So that we're just waiting on Kiki to come up with some. You have the burden of proof here.
That's a fact.
And especially a burden of proof that you said you had. Simple thing.
Yeah, and at this point is like when it's all started out, I don't believe anybody. It was like a 50-50 split or whatever. But the longer this goes on, just like Delicate Jewel says, and she doesn't provide evidence, pretty soon the BRC is going to start canceling her out. It's going to be too late for her.
It's already started. Definitely already started. Everybody's saying it's skeptical now. Angry fan jumped on there doing some, like, everybody's saying it.
Hold on one second, Smoke. Let me jump into my radio voice and provide this public service announcement for women by Delicate Jewel. Excuse me, this public service announcement is for men. Please quit sticking your dinglings in crazy women, and you could solve this.
Yeah, that's actually, hey, I co-sign that.
Free game by Delicate Jewel.
I've had a couple of crazy, yeah, in life.
But Delicate Jewel, you're gonna need to go in your hood files and find one of your real hood friends and tell them about Shaquita from back in the day who lied on old boy. It's a lot of them out there, so that whole women wouldn't lie.
One thing I'll say though is I wouldn't expect it from someone from someone at that how she acted. I wouldn't expect. That's what threw me off. How her image seems. You know what I mean? That's a good way to put it. How her image seems, I didn't think. She seems like a real good girl. So, and she seems like, she seems like she's educated. She seems like she's pro college, all of that. She looks like she's like a positive sister type of thing. You know what I mean? So I don't. But obviously, looks could be deceiving for anybody.
Most Skrilla, you're absolutely right, bro.
I ain't gonna lie, but when money caught the Usain Bolt, I was done. I was out of there. When he said Matt, God damn, money is a lot. Go watch that Money blog, goddamn it.
Yeah, the Money blog is fire. Hey, Knowledge of Thyself said, what if she makes a public apology and says that she has mental illness? Will the battle rap culture forgive her?
I will forgive her, but I don't want to. No, I would say not forgive. It's like more like I won't forgive her, but I'll forget her. There you go. That's the best way.
But they weren't asking.
She's never done. She didn't do anything in battle rap that was like monumental. She'll be forgiven.
Right, but they weren't asking about you. They said the battle rap community, will they forgive her?
Oh no, they're gonna shit on her.
They're gonna fuck her up. Yeah, they're gonna fuck her up. And see, here's the thing: if she'd have come out after Math said something, I'm innocent of this, the next day, and been like, you know what, I had some issues, I had some things going, I want to apologize, blah 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 blah. You know what I'm saying? We might have looked differently on it. You know what I'm saying? But to wait this long and not say nothing, and then come out with an apology, I don't know, bro. But I know the BRC is gonna kick up dust, son. Like, you know what I'm saying? Dust with the rocks that break your windshield. If she come out and apologize, she could say my account got hacked and I had a clone double. They gonna fire her ass up, bro. You already know.
Let me tell you something. The thing about the internet is it always wins. But one thing I'll say is she cannot die on the internet.
Nah, but she gonna get baptized by fire. You believe that?
Oh yeah.
She'll come out much stronger than the end.
She can get banned, exiled. She can get exiled. She won't die because she could always have a fake account, be in the comments forever.
Right, but think about this.
But she will.
The only way that she could come back to the BRC is if this actually happened and everybody canceled Math. But there's no way that she could come back right now.
10 Kenny Lewis accounts, and she could be Nunu's knees, the Nunu knees, if you want to call it like that. I'm telling you, you can't die on the internet. You will not be this body, but you will be in another form.
That's a fact.
Always come back. You're
gonna change states of matter because we're gonna fry you and you're gonna turn to smoke and steam. I'm telling you.
She can't come back as Kiki, but she could come back as I'm telling you, she will come back as Norb's Norb's shoe. She could be Norb's shoe, bro. I'm telling you.
She gonna come back as Smack's beard, you know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying. Yo, bro,
Beasley's barber looking ass.
Facts, I'm telling you. I'm telling you.
But again, we going like right at about hour 28 minutes, so we can kind of give our little 2-minute wrap up. And while we give that 2-minute wrap up, I have to play my 1,000 subscriber theme song. Just the instrumental.
Haters on my radar, I smoke them like a cigar. Haters on my radar, I smoke them like a haters on my radar. Haters on my radar. Haters on my radar. Haters on my radar. I smoke them like a cigar.
But yes, to all the new subscribers, we really, really appreciate y'all getting over this 1,000K hump. And I'm really not gonna feel real credible until I get more subscribers than Mike Gravy. Yeah, I said that shit out loud. I'm fucking with you, Mike. But anyway, just a little friendly WAVEGANG competition. But really, we appreciate all y'all. We could have done any of this without any of y'all, even y'all haters. Shout out to Just Call Me Monty. Shout out to Pretty Money, John Real, Most Skrilla, 504 Dre, Millionaire Mindset. I think he was like the first dude who subscribed to my channel that wasn't family, bro. Shout out to you. Reed Jones, you know what I'm saying? RES, Knowledge of Thyself, Delicate Jewel, who I miss? Buffalo Soldier. Shout out to all y'all for rocking with us and watching. We appreciate it. Smoke, what you got for him?
I said, listen, go to my channel, The Smoke NY, like y'all see on the screen, DASMOKEOSNY, and check my page out. Go check some material out. I got some hilarious stuff up there. I got some good blogs and stuff. Now, also, I would like for y'all to go check out my battle versus King Animal. That's on Kill Switch Battle League. You know what I'm saying? Yo, shouts out to EBL, of course. We forgot them. Shouts out to the EBL. King, everybody over there. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, it's NXL, Next Level, FT fucking Dub, the Smoke of NY, Wave Gang. Let's go. We out, man. Yo, EJ, last words?
Last words? Monty!
DJ Ladybug.
You already know.
Right.
Yeah.
Wave gang.
Get a torque, here it go.
DJ always a Wave Gang Radio, we talking about. Man on the street, Mr. Polo, we rocking out. Co-star, pretty money, yeah, you know the money pretty. In the smoker NY, yeah, I heard he run the city. Gang, gang, you already know what the squad do. Blood and everything, 2020, what we into. You already know the name, Monty, King Jigger. Get your watts up, ask around, I'm a mean spitter. Go get a flow spitter, pinch hitter, rim spinner. DJ Ladybug is the plug, keep it low tenor. Back on my intros, you all know the info. Just call me Monty on everything tenfold. Wave gang radio, we talking about anything BRC, we gon' air it out. Wave gang radio, we shouting out. Anybody coming with the drama, we gon' clear it out. Wave gang radio, we talking about anything BRC, we gon' air it out. Wave gang radio, we shouting out. Anybody coming with the drama, we gon' clear it out.
You are now rocking with